second, guys. Okay, that's Facebook. I'm curious. So hold on a second, guys. I am curious. Very curious. Really? Okay. All right, that worked, just not good. Okay, let's check OBS. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave this running for a second. I need to check volume. But welcome, welcome. All right, so we do have volume. There we go. All right. Welcome to the new setup. Let me aim the camera up. There we go. I'm going to have a slight light problem this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, because sun comes from there, camera's going over there. So we have that issue. I'm going to go get my coffee. Because it's been a stressful morning. So welcome. welcome to Shade Judy. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, join me in the coffee. And we're going to be playing with coffee today. So, life is good. Welcome to somewhat of the new setup. Look at the inside of my fridge, if anybody's interested. We're actually going to be playing with some chicken first. Welcome to making tiramisu. Okay, we're going to be making tiramisu. We made ladyfingers the other days. Saviardi. I'm not sure if I probably butchered the Italian, but we did that. That was good. Life was good when we did that, but we need to move on now. Okay, there is no way to check chat here. I cannot check chat on Twitch. Sorry guys, because I'm monitoring, I don't know why I'm twitching. Oh yeah, hay fever. Because I am monitoring YouTube and Facebook. I need to get my hands on the other iPad, but right now my kids are using it. They're off school. So while Twitch is running in the other room to make sure that we actually have a video, I can't read it. So if you're watching me on Twitch, I don't have Restream hooked up yet to actually kick the chat over to any one of these other stations. I will tomorrow. I had to make a choice. Go live or spend more time making sure everything else worked. Okay? So we're at that stage. We are making tiramisu. We're going to play with some chicken first because, pardon me, I want to get the chicken started for dinner tonight. So we're going to need a half 2-inch hotel or a half GN, depending on whether you believe in rational or not. This is a half of a GN pan, general normal or something. I don't know. They say this is a GN. I have a GN down there. I call it a 2-inch hotel, but they call it a GN. So GN, if you're into the nomenclature from rational, either one works. I had to learn GN because that's how the sales reps tell it. Let me unplug the machine, move it over to the other plug, put the camera somewhere on this side over here where you can see everything. You'll end up seeing where I had the microphone hung. And let me go close to the mic for a second. Hello, hello. There we go. All right, and I might hit radio voice on the microphone. Let me move the camera. I'm a single unit, guys. I'm a one-man stop and shop. And I got wires everywhere. That's how come we're able to do all of this. Because I put wires everywhere, guys. I tried talking one of my kids into running the boom mic. She said, no! The other one ran. All right, let's see how bad this is. I might have to actually move the camera off a little bit. We'll see. Well, at least the chat notification showed up. Nice. Okay, let's turn the cameras down now, because I'm not as interesting as the food. And no, I do not have 2 cameras yet. And no, I do not have the, let's go this way. Is that going to make it better? Because I'm trying to get around the natural light for this place. For that. Okay, how's that? Is that somewhat better? because I can always put the camera over there and aim this way. That's not bad. It's not as dark as it was, so we'll go with that. All right, so let me move this stuff off. We'll put YouTube over here and we'll run on Facebook. All right, let's see what we're doing. First, we need chicken. So let's back up the camera, aim it down. I'll grab the chicken. We're gonna have to repack it a little bit. Okay, because we're gonna be making some, I do wish they would let that work, but they don't. All right, so I got you, I need you. So, oh, I got the, it's in the pan already. We'll just pull the pan. I gotta make some fish stock later too. We got fish bones. So, yeah, we got some chicken breasts. Let's get the Ziplocs. Lord knows you need Ziplocs for chicken breasts. And because they come in slightly not the same size, I actually split them and do all of that. So we got Ziploc bags. These aren't Ziplocs, they're another brand that uses that same zip closure. Okay, we can get Ziplocs over here. And we're gonna need some garlic, some red wine. So I got some red, basic red. I got some garlic, which we'll peel and throw in. And shall we do it the neat way, or shall I do it the hammer my way through? Let's do it the neat way. Most of the time I just grab a chef's knife and cut the damn plastic wide open and not care. In this case, I care a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go wash the chicken because it came out of this. There's our chicken, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna package it. I'm gonna go rinse off the chicken, get rid of all the nasty cryovac stuff. We've got our chicken washed. And I don't know what they're planning. My kids are planning for dinner tomorrow. There we go. I knew I had it someplace. Oh, I got gloves. So we got some gloves. We're making coq au vent tonight. Chicken and red wine. We got onions. We got mushrooms. I got red wine. I got flour. And that, believe me, the flour is really important, okay guys? That's what gives you the color. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of chicken. I'm gonna need to split them. Used up all of that yesterday. Because we're gonna need 4 pieces of chicken, but they're really big. So we're gonna need 6 pieces of chicken. So let's see, how many we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 meals. Because we gotta have lunch for the family tomorrow. Okay. So go 1, 2, 3 for tomorrow. We'll put you off to the side, back in the fridge. Top of the chicken bone. Turn sideways. All right, let me move that just a hair over. There we go. Still looking good. Gonna need the rag. The rag is going to be really important in about 2 seconds. So, welcome to the fun of the stay at home. Hopefully everybody's staying at home and they're doing well. I'm not going to soak this because I'm not going to be here much longer with it. But usually you get them a little bit wet and it holds everything in place beautifully. Then we'll go through the ingredients. But we're just going to split these. There we go. 1. 2. Right here. 3. That's it. We're done. Chicken's almost ready. We'll dump that in 1 second. I don't want to go too far. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the hand in about the hand side towel in about 2 seconds also. Don't need this. Put the knife to the side so the dishwasher, me, doesn't get hurt. Really important there, guys. Okay. Gonna marinate the chicken, red wine. This is not French red, by the way. This is Castillo de Cabanegra. Domain La Mancha. Domain of origin, La Mancha. So it's coming out of Spain. Yep. So, really good red. Not too expensive. Okay. Clean the sides a little. It's almost ready to go. We'll let this marinate. Later tonight I'll come back on, have more of the setup going, and we'll be able to cook up. That we're gonna make it with some brown rice. Because brown rice is delicious and moist. So now I need my small knife, my tourne knife for the garlic. Because we're just gonna get this over with. So I do need to get the Robocoup. Yes, I like Robocoups, guys. I like them. I like to see these things diced and chopped and cut up and all that beautiful stuff. Okay? Just cut this up a little bit. Used to do this a day ahead of the night before. Had one complaint with this recipe. And that was in North Carolina for some reason. Oh, they probably didn't know what red wine tasted like out where I was. But I learned this from the chef I worked for in Germany one day. Awesome chef. Cooked for a whole bunch of the presidents when they would go to Germany, go to Bonn. I got lucky enough to cook for Bush Sr. right before the wall went down. So that was kind of cool. And I cooked for the American ambassador back then quite a bit. A whole bunch of other people. Don't remember who. Because I don't think it really mattered. They were just people you cook for. A bunch of my friends worked for the, actually at the embassy. I worked for the American Embassy Clubs, which is where everybody goes to hang out after they finish work at the embassy. That was kind of a cool job. A lot of different things happening there. We are going to be planting some fresh thyme in the garden. Tomorrow we're going to pick up 11 more asparagus in the afternoon. Get those in, so we're going to have 2 nice large rows of asparagus plants, which will start, some are producing, and some will start producing within the next year or so. Okay. So, wow, that flew. Wrong. Alright, so that's basically it. We'll get these cleaned up, wash my hands, get the gloves going. Goes into the garbage. Cover this. Yep, perfect. Got to move over the new side towels and get the bin going. But first, we'll do this. Needed to get online, guys. I needed to see you guys. All right. That's it. Put in the magic marker later. And we'll start labeling and dating everything. Okay. The stack's going nice. Yeah, you angle them 90 degrees, you can stack. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Oh, I have an old person's butt. I'm sorry, I'm old, guys. And then we'll discuss the tiramisu. If we have time, I'll pull up a recipe for the, I want to do some sweet rolls. I have a request for sweet rolls. Not sure why, but I do. So, if one has a request for sweet rolls, one should make sweet rolls. There we go. Okay, we are not using the oven today. We are not using the stove today. We will be using the mixer today and the rubber spatula. So we're going to need the mixing bowl. We're going to need a balloon whip, this one, right here. Okay. We're going to need 3 bowls. We're going to need the main ingredient of the tiramisu, mascarpone, 100 grams of sugar. In this case, it's 3.5 ounces. 4 eggs we're going to need to separate. They say 2 tablespoons of rum or marsala. We got Myers Dark rum from Jamaica. And I'm using 1 tablespoon, and I'm using 1 tablespoon of Kahlua. I went looking for Tia Maria, could not find it. So Kahlua is a really good one as well, so we'll use the Kahlua. And we're going to use 200 milliliters or a pint of whipping cream, just to hold the ladyfingers we made in place. And the ladyfingers we'll use, we want to keep the cream as cold as possible so it whips really firm and nice. And that's for one of the bowls. Whites and yolks go there. Move the garbage can over so you can drop the shells quick and easy. You wash your hands, you can use your hands. One good hit. Be very careful. No yolk in the whites. Whites can go in the yolks. I wish I had 2 of those. I don't. I might get an extra one, but right now I don't. There we go. Whites are good. Yellows are good. Keep cleaning as we go. Excuse me. All right. So we want to do the whites first. So basically the plan here, let me go check Twitch, is to put the whites in with with a bunch of sugar, whip that, yellows in with some sugar, whip that, add the mascarpone to the yellows, the egg yolks, whip that lightly till it becomes a nice mix, add in, fold in the whipped stiff whites, whip the heavy cream, put that in the fridge, whip the heavy cream till it's stiff. We're going to use the heavy cream to hold the ladyfingers in place. Spread the mascarpone, spread the heavy, put down the ladyfingers, heavy cream, mascarpone, ladyfingers, heavy cream, mascarpone, till we get up to the top, last layer, mascarpone, little cocoa on top. We'll sprinkle some over the top, and we're done. Put it in the fridge, minimum 6 hours to cut, and we're good to go. Okay, let me check Twitch, make sure we don't have any messages, and YouTube. Nope. good. Yeah, I gotta get the chat program running. All right, so we're gonna whip up the whites. And they want you to add the alcohol, so we'll add the alcohol into the coffee. I've once done it without adding the alcohol to the coffee, just dumped it onto the ladyfingers or Genoise. I ended up making a Genoise that day because I had to. And that was good too. Very alcoholic though. Now, there's really not a ton of alcohol in there. But if you're worried about the alcohol, simplest method, hot coffee. Why? Hot coffee, believe it or not, will blow out the alcohol. Take a little bit. There will be if there's any left, it'll be very little, very, very little. If you're worried about it, put it in a pot, bring it to a boil, toss in the alcohol. The minute it reboils, alcohol is gone. Okay? Alcohol does not stay when things boil. So you want to get rid of the alcohol, keep the flavor. Simplest way to do it. We're going to add a little bit of sugar into the whites. Just a little bit. Maybe a quarter or a third. Okay? Just to give it a little bit of body. I'm going to build this. I'm going to bring you over here. You guys can watch the mixer with me. Because watching a mixer go is one of the most exciting things in life. Okay, we put the mixer together. There is no picture on this machine right now. Okay? You need to understand that this camera is working blind. And that's okay. Plug it back in. We're going to turn it down in a sec, guys. Hopefully we're good. I just need to get you in here first. Okay? Let's level her out. There we go. Now let's take her down. Okay. Right in here. That's about the best I can do. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me bring it over here a little bit. There we go. Okay, bring it up. Sorry about the arm, guys. And we'll start the mixing. Used to do this for takeout all the time, guys. And used to do this all the time for takeout when I was working at one place in New York. It was consistently done. Move over the microphone. Right in behind everything. There we go. All right. Yeah, more egg whites, the easier this looks to be. But there we go. We'll beat this stiff. And we'll shove it into the refrigerator to stay stiff. Oh, we wash it and go for the egg yolk. This is a pretty good trial. We'll see how it comes out. Need to bring up all the icons a little bit. All right. As easy as scraping the sides, guys. But be careful, you can pull it off. So now it's starting to get really nice and stiff. Which is why you want a good mixer. I have gotten this mixer up top rip-roaring hot. I have made it so it is very painful to touch the top, and it's kept going. All the way up. You only do this near the end, guys. Why do I feel like I'm working in New York with these tables? Oh, because I was. I spent years working on tables and places. Getting some heavy-duty volume, guys. Look at that. Not yet, but almost. Want to get that really super stiff. Don't worry, we'll be making chocolate mousse later too. Oh, look at that. We're almost at the fluff model. Let's see. Is she gonna stay on that? Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. And she's gonna hold it up. That is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna move everything to the side and you can watch me from there so I can bring it back. Okay? Because realistically speaking, you're here to watch me cook, not watch me walk away with everything and come back. So we're gonna go here. Yes, we're still in the middle of cleaning this place out and doing some stuff, but she's gonna work. This place is gonna work. Okay, grab this one, monitor. Welcome to YouTube. If you would like to chat, please press 1. If you would like to be notified when this channel goes live, please press 2. No guys, if you enjoy this, please press the bell icon after you subscribe because that would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. All my links are there for YouTube, etc. On the page, I will be putting all the links in to all the descriptions. YouTube wants to be a slight pain in the butt, but I haven't been able to go live on YouTube till now, so I wasn't sure whether or not it was actually going to work. So, yeah. Look at that. Okay, we're going to go rinse this out, clean it up, come right back for the other one. Because I only have one bowl. I could have just showed you what I did by saying, look what I did earlier. A lot of people do that. What's the fun in that? You're not really live if it's memorized. Rachel Ray. Showing a child even. Well, no, that actually makes sense in a 60-minute show. Okay? There are things you do for media productions that you don't do for most other items. But I'm not doing a media production. I'm actually in production. Because I have a funny feeling we're going to have to make another batch of this. Make all the family happy. Because this is what I'm doing it for, guys. To make the family happy. So we're going to turn this over here a little so I can get around. I'll be right back and we're going to do up the egg yolks, the yellows. Towel so we can dry everything off. Put the whites away in a second. All right, guys, in you go. Just lay right there for a second, please. Thank you. All right, how many people talk to the product when they're making it? I do. Make sure the inside's totally dry. Wipe off the outside quickly. Totally dry. Totally dry. Okay. There we go. Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, let's get the yellows. There is a way to pasteurize these, but realistically, that's not going to happen. If you're that worried, you heat up the some of the sugar with some water, make a really warm, simple syrup, and then you can drop it in here, and quote, it's pasteurized. But I'm not going to do it. You can also buy these as already done. Add the sugar. You can buy the eggs cracked, egg whites, egg yolks. That works. We go wash off the whip. We're going to use the same whip. Put it all together, and I'll bring you guys over. At some point I'll have an electrical outlet down below or an extension cord, and I can bring things over. But I'm not there yet, guys. Sorry about that. Or sorry, not sorry. I think that's how they put that. I'm working within the bounds we have. There we go. See how that looks. At some point I'll actually get a lav mic that I can put into my Yamaha mixer. Okay. And move you over a little bit. Turn you down just a hair more. There we go. That looks good. All right, same thing. Start out slow. We're going to go fast. There we go. Now we'll let it build. Have some coffee. Coffee is life. Julia Child had her wine. I have my coffee. Hey, she's starting to grow. Starting to get white. And she's almost done. Let's see, she's getting there. She's getting there. Yeah, these mixers don't go too well on the bottom. But we'll let it beat it up. I'm going to open up the mascarpone now. And we're going to be doing this at least one more time, guys. Oh, that mascarpone looks so good. Smooth it out. Good. I think we can now add in the mascarpone. Move that to the back. There we go. Okay. Wow. Really just makes you want to eat it, doesn't it? How beautiful that mascarpone is. Wow. I had traveled 2 hours to get this mascarpone into the big city, Hiroshima. Ended up at Costco. Okay? So yes, I do use what I have to use. Now we'll bring it up. Yeah, it's kind of awkward, guys. Go real slow in adding this. And we'll scrape it down. Get it nice and smooth. Now there are some recipes for tiramisu. They'll work where you just add the eggs in as you whip up the mascarpone, and that'll work too, guys. Okay? Let it go a little bit. There's also some people that say do not add vanilla. Some people say add vanilla. If you add too much vanilla, you're going to taste it. If you add a little bit of vanilla, it's an enhancer like most others. So we're going to add in that much, not even a tablespoon. It'll just bring up the flavors, guys. Which is all I want it to do. Oh. Okay. See? All right, let's take it down. Let's knock off all the mascarpone that's here so it all mixes nice and deliciously the way it's supposed to. Okay, everything off, please. Everything off, please. Go around the bowl. Just wait till I get my 20-quart mixer. Yes, I'm hunting a 20-quart mixer, guys. That's on the wish list for here. I don't know how many people wish for a 20-quart mixer in their house, but I do. Some of my recipes call for more weight or more ingredients than this mixer can handle. And truthfully, you can freeze dough long enough for me to make those recipes or cakes so that I don't have to worry about things. Put that over. We shall bring this up, move it off a little bit, and then start bringing it up again. Give it a little bit of aeration while we make sure it's done beautifully. There we go. That's it. Let's head over to the other side. We're going to break on through to the other side. Move the mic. Yes, guys, I'm moving my setup, okay? So you're going to have to be patient while I move things around. Okay? Because I do not have helpers. Okay, there we go. Bring you back in a little bit, get you off of the wires, get you away from those wires. All brand new wires. Over here. Let's go down to one bowl to make our lives easier. So I'll bring out the egg whites. Excuse my arm, please. Give me 1 second, guys, so I can bring this over. We'll bring over the one from Facebook. Hi, Facebook. How are you today? I want all of this, guys. Every last bit I can get my hands on. There we go. Good. We're going to need you in a second, guys. Okay. Let's move this off. We'll scrape it down. Fold everything in. I love how they say use a wooden spoon. Because, you know, you got to say wooden spoon. Why not use a rubber spatula? Have to use a wooden spoon. Why not use a balloon whip? Wooden spoon. I said so in the recipe. Okay. I'm glad you said it. One variation I saw of this recipe, they said to use, you could use ricotta. Why not? Seen some people say you can use, put this in, one fell swoop. One of the reasons you beat it so hard. It's already deteriorating because I didn't add any stiffener. Yes, some people will say add the stiffener. I won't. I have a balloon whip, so we're going to use the balloon whip. Let me move that. There you go. I could probably also use the machine on low. There we go. We're good. I'm going to put this in the fridge in a second. I'm going to clean that off a hair so it stays nice. And we're going to scrape down the bowl because that's important. Never give your chef a messed up bowl. Always take that extra second to wipe it down and make it look really nice. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in. It should be as clean as you can get it before you pass it along to the boss. Or in this case, put it in the fridge, because we're going to be back at it in a couple of seconds. Okay, let me do some quick washing up and we'll do the next one. Should be the whipped cream. Unsweetened whipped cream. We have enough sweet. All right, we're ready for the whipped cream. Yay. Dry this off, get all the liquid out of the interior. Dry this off as best I can. Okay. Ready to pull out the cream out of the fridge. Because again, I do not have a freezer here yet. I'm looking forward to that day. Might be the new low boy I'm looking at. I gotta talk to somebody. Mr. Dennis DeChico. Part of the Singer Group. Tucker Foods. Not Tucker Foods, Tucker Equipment Supply. M. Tucker, actually. You're looking for restaurant supplies in New York City or New Jersey, or maybe even Connecticut. Contact Dennis DeChico. Good buddy of mine, that's all. Nothing more than that. So yeah, I'm plugging my friends. I always plug my friends. One should always plug their friends. Especially when they're really good and competent at their damn jobs. All right, let's move this over. Back to the same spot it was in. Because we now have, oof, sorry about that. I thought I was around it. Remember what I said? One man shop. There we go. And now down. That should be good. I'll move over the microphone I just bumped my head into. Ow. Couple of seconds so that we can get that out of the way. Put it over here. Now, there we go. That should be better. We'll raise this up. It will whip. And while that's working, I'm going to go check the screen. Hey, Ruckus. Hey, Potato Chip. Glad to see you guys joining us. I'm going to swap over to Twitch, and we're going to talk to these people. Told you I needed a third one for now. Yeah, the ricotta might make it a little grainy, but if you use fresh ricotta, you should be fine. And the reason for that being, fresh ricotta is also used for cannolis. So glad to see you guys. I had to move over, guys. Okay. So how are we doing on this? We're coming up. I'll crank it up a little bit in a second. let's bring it up. There we go. Yeah, that's why I gotta get Restream finished being set up. But you also have to do one more thing. Go live. We'll let that whip. While it's whipping, let me go check Twitch on the other page. I can listen to myself on headphones if I want, guys. There we go. This is not like basting a cake. Almost. I can go a little bit stiffer on this. But if I was doing it for piping, let me kill that for a second. If I was doing this for piping, I would be stopping here and whipping by hand. All right, good? Almost. Couple of seconds more. There we go. Now we got the big gaps coming. She's good. We'll drop this. She should hold somewhat. She holds. I'm going to throw this in the fridge while I move everything around. Keep everything cold, as cold as possible, for many reasons. We're going to grab Twitch and Facebook. I'm going to bring them back. And now we're going to move all my gear. So give me a second, guys. The one-man show. Gotta love it. All this extra stuff that most people don't worry about if they have a production crew. Which I don't. I am the production crew. I'm like the guy you read about that opens a restaurant and he's the only employee. People say, "Where's your dishwasher?" And he says, "You're looking at him." People go, "Oh my God. What do you mean?" Meant exactly what he said. Drop that down a little bit. All right. Excuse me. Get this out of the way. Get the mascarpone container out of the way. We might need this. We don't need this. I already discussed the alcohol. Hey guys, got a quick question. How is the video on this stream? Have I hit 1080p in a good position or what? Because I'm really curious about that. Because that was the goal with this. Yes, I know y'all want to see my beautiful, lovely face. Nah, it's not that beautiful, it's not that lovely. But it is a face. The pan we're going to use to fill. The cutting board is in case I do need to cut. We're going to need some cocoa. For that we got Morinaga cocoa. Morinaga cocoa, pure cocoa. Don't have Hershey's. Sorry. Anybody from the States, Hershey's? Buy a cocoa you like that's unsweetened. There it is. Morinaga cocoa. So Morinaga just got plugged because I have it. You're going to see it anyways. So, alright. I need the spatula and I need a spoon. Okay. We're about ready. We need to bring over the cream and the tiramisu mix. But got the spatula. We got the dipping liquid. I've got a spoon, though it is holy. So let's all pray to the holy spoon. I'm being funny here. I'm trying to be funny. Okay. I am trying so hard to be funny here. Let's bring out the tiramisu. Let's bring out the whipped cream. I think we'll get 2 layers for sure, guys. And the homemade ladyfingers. Because I made these ladyfingers. Is that good? Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Somebody's going to be yelling, so let's see if these gloves fit. Large Japanese. So I know I take a large in the US. So let's see. Same? Same. No powder. Beautiful. Guys, don't buy the powdered gloves. They mess up your hands. We're ready. Okay. Dip. Place. Dip. And place. And by the way, I've never made ladyfingers before in my life. So, and as a line cook / chef, you know how much baking I actually do? career-wise? Not much. So you dip it in the coffee mixture, and then you put it down. You just keep doing that till you get a layer. We'll put a small piece in the middle there. There we go. Another one here. Take this small piece. Now you know why I have the cutting board. Yes, you can use palette knives on cakes like that if you need to. And this is a sponge cake. Just fill in a couple of the big holes. I'm going to take a little bit of this, put it here, just fill it in a little bit. We don't want a ton of it, but we do want it to fill in here. My other rubber spatula is sitting in the house. So we don't exactly have that to work with. But we can do this. Don't want too much. Oh, what am I going to do with the rest of these? Probably melt some chocolate. But we might do another batch if I think I have enough. Okay. There we go. I don't want too much of this put around. Don't worry, we will clean up the sides because it must look perfect before it goes in the box. Take some of this, put it in, tiramisu mix, spread that, make a layer. You don't have to do it in a pan. When I was working in Germany, they did it in glasses. So you'd basically make you wouldn't use ladyfingers. You would actually make the ladyfinger mix, or Genoise, of some variety, and you would fill a cup with that. Which is still a possibility, I just don't have cups. Nice ones. Take a little bit right in the corner. Here we go. We can get a nice layer. I guess it's going to be 2 layers. Perfectly fine. Okay, let's give that there. We do another layer. Right up on the edge. Yes, I could cut them and make them fit nice and in there. And if everything was the same size, I probably would. Since they're not all exactly the same like you would buy, that's not going to happen. And no, I do not keep parchment paper. Okay, there we go. Guess we're going to be melting some chocolate. Same thing, guys. We do it again. Top layer. This has to sit a minimum of 6 hours in the fridge. So this will be delivered tomorrow to the family. Aunts, uncles, cousins, plus whatever we keep to eat. I used to bring one of these home every holiday when we were in the States. One of the places I worked at. And then we'll put in the rest of the cream. Once I get a block of chocolate, I'll be shaving the chocolate and adding that to the top. But I don't have a block of chocolate. Somebody in my house decided that eating chocolate was a wonderful thing. And when I was looking for it for the holidays, you know, your Christmas baking, I ended up having to buy chocolate here. And I went with Calabo. Very good chocolate. I like it. Okay. Ghirardelli is really good too, but Calabo is what I could find here on the market that I could get my hands on. And, well, they don't have blocks. They have chips. And chips are not as easy to work with in some cases. In other cases, it's exactly what you want. Move that over. There we go. One of the reasons you have those. I think it'll actually take a kilo to do one of these pans correctly. But there we go. I could smooth it out, make it nice and beautiful up top, yada, 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 but that'll work. And if that'll work, I'm good with that. Okay? To make it smooth, take a little bit of hot water, lukewarm, a little bit more than lukewarm, and go right around it. We're gonna do this, and then this goes in the wash. Again, make it nice, right? Just like if you were plating on a hotline. And if the waitress picked it up and put a fingerprint on the plate, a nice, beautiful, pristine white plate, you'd be screaming at her, "Don't do that! Ah!" Life is so much fun. Now you don't yell at anybody. It's nice to talk about, though. It's fun. I'm going to be mean to the waitress. No, you're not. You're going to be nice to the waitress. The waitress is there doing her damn job, too. Over here we have, there it is. Hi. I'm going to need a piece of parchment, just so I don't make a mess. Going to keep you because we got one more batch to make, I guess. No, I do not have a tiny little one, guys. Sorry. Sometimes I wish I did, but I don't have one of those yet, and I don't have one of those sifter things. Okay. I am not monitoring YouTube, guys. I am monitoring Facebook and Twitch. Later today, I'll be monitoring all of them. So we're just going to go through this, make sure that it's nice. We don't get too many big pieces. It's all sifted. There we go. Okay. Wipe it down one more time. Then I'll give you my final thoughts on this. We'll talk about making dinner tonight because I'm going to be back on with more items ready, set up and ready to roll, because this was the first time I was able to hit Facebook, guys. No, I'm sorry, YouTube with this setup. So we're going to maneuver a couple of things around. We're going to make some coq au vent tonight, chicken and red wine. Nice, beautiful red wine sauce. made from the marinade. We're gonna do it in the oven for more fun. And then go from there. Out of my way. You're gone. Cocoa smells so nice sometimes. Now, before we go, I'm gonna swap out of this for 1 second. Be right back, Facebook. I'll be right back. We gotta do this, guys, you know? There we go. All right, we're back on Facebook. We're back on Twitch. Move this, we'll wrap it up. Now, if you're using aluminum foil or an aluminum top, do not do this. Take some parchment paper, put it on top of this, wrap it tight, and then put the cover on. Since I don't have to-go pans with tops yet, I will. One of the things on my purchase list is to get some 2-inch and 4-inch aluminums. Okay, but this will work to put in the fridge, and we'll know what time it is. That's done, that's done. We'll finish the cleanup in a little bit. Let me back it up, move everything to the side a little, and we can run through the next steps. Okay. So, let's pull that up. We're going to go this way. Excuse me. I need to get in front here, guys. Sorry about that. But I don't want to lose the battery for this. There. That was a different cord. And I'm going to lean up against the stove in a second, guys. So we'll move this over. Yes, I know, you're never supposed to see the microphone. I don't have a choice, guys. I really don't. Not to give you a nice wide angle to talk to you without being stuck in your face. You, I have a cover for you. We got my coffee. All right, let me go check the stream, and I'll be right with you. One man shop. All right, we've had a few frame drops. We'll have to try and figure that out. But I'll be in touch with Restream in a second. So, twist you a little bit more this way. Are we good now? Not exactly super comfortable. Be easier if I had a regular table. Also be easier if I wasn't so bloody old. But yeah, there's my mic. I've killed the one on the GoPro. And yes, right now we're using a GoPro. Tried my DSLR. Won't work more than 6 feet, guys, and I needed to go at least 15 meters, 45 feet. From that wall to that wall is 45 feet. So I need the camera to go at least that far, so DSLR wasn't going to work. It's 9 years old. Wasn't built for this. So, where are we? What are we doing? We're going to sit that back. We're going to let the tiramisu set up. If my wife wants to make deliveries tonight, we'll cut it and make deliveries, but I'd rather let it set up until tomorrow. So probably tomorrow night we're going to make a delivery. We set up the coq au vin, the chicken and wine, for tonight. Usually it's a 24-hour blend marinade, but we have to take into account I have children that haven't had it before, and we don't want to give it too much flavor yet of the red wine. So, so that should be good. We also have to use the other mascarpone that I have. So we're probably going to use the lady fingers again to make the next tiramisu. As soon as I get one of my half pans empty, we'll do that. And I guess tomorrow we're going to make we're going to make some cinnamon rolls. I have a request for cinnamon rolls, and my mixer won't take 3 pounds of flour easily. Plus. It's not that good to do that with some of the recipes I have. I think it's almost a 5-pound batch when I finish. So, no, we're gonna have to, I had to find something, but I'm gonna try and see if I can cut the batch in half before I go the other way. There's a couple other good recipes I have. So, cinnamon rolls, coq au vin tonight. Some asparagus hopefully comes out of the field for the vegetables. We have brown rice, so we're going to use the... No, we're not. We're going to make the rice in the rice cooker tonight. We'll do the brown rice next time in this when I do a steam, because I don't think I can do rice at the same time I'm doing a braise, because coq au vin is a braise, and while that's braising and cooking and becoming beautifully delicious, I'm gonna have to take some flour, put it in a pan, and basically cook the flour slowly in the pan just by itself and get that gray, really deep, rich, dark color without making a black roux. Black roux are cool too. I like black roux. Black roux though, you can give yourself a nice 3rd-degree burn on. It's not exactly the most wonderful thing in the world to make. So let me come a little bit closer. Now that the picture has come in. Yes, chefs do lean against their equipment, like everybody else. Carpenters will sit on stuff and etc. We do too. We usually sit on tables or lean against them. Okay. Probably get rid of this thing soon. I'm really not a fan of toques. But my daughter is like, doesn't believe me when I tell her that I have one. So I have one. So you can see the video. Over there, we're going to get rid of most of that. we're probably going to move the armoire out. That's holding a whole bunch of trains. As far as the tiramisu goes, this is just one method of making it, and it's a good method. You can make it in glasses. I would suggest them making a sheet cake and then taking a glass and using that as your mold to cut the layers of cake. And then you just do it the same way without the whipped cream. Just ladyfinger sheet cake, a little bit of the mascarpone tiramisu, another layer of sheet cake, and whatever design you choose. Could be a diamond, could be starfish, I don't know. It's your choice. Design it however the hell you want. Put it in, your cream, another layer, your cream, and you can build up layers. You can take, you don't have to use, you can actually take the alcohol. And in Europe, in Germany, where I worked at the Embassy Club, they didn't knock the alcohol out. They do in the States, they do over here in Japan, they did not in Germany. And that was one heck of a delicious tiramisu. If I could get that recipe from Attilio Casagrande, and yes, that is his name, spectacular chef, I would, because it was one of the best tiramisus I've ever had. Another really good one's coming out of Durso's Pasta and Ravioli Company in Queens, in Flushing, Queens. So you can go there as well. They have a really good tiramisu, and there's many more good tiramisus. I'm only giving you a couple, and that's fine. You're gonna find your own tiramisus and the way you want to make it. You can play with the recipes a little bit, do what you want, but that's it. That's tiramisu. Later on today, I'd say somewhere around 5:30 JST, 4:30 AM in the States, on the East Coast. I'll probably be trying another stream, this time with Restream up on the chat so I can see everything on one list coming across. I'm gonna try and get a much bigger screen just for the chat. I'll probably steal the iPad. That'll piss my kids off, especially with being out of school. Other than that, guys, stay home. Stay safe. If you go out, wear the proper mask. Stay away from people 2 meters, 6 feet or more. If there's a lot of people, don't go in if you don't want to. Wait for the curves to drop. The curves in the States, I believe, are still going up. Kentucky's exploded. The curve in Japan is going up. That's the way it is. So, yeah, stay safe, guys. If you could, subscribe, follow. What's that type of criticism they say that, oh yeah, constructive criticism in the comments. I've left many ways to reach me. If you have questions, I'll do my best to help you out. Other than that, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye.